Syahidatul Ain. Hi, my name is Nur Fatihah.
And my name is Adam Rabili.
Hi, my name is Dana Mentaro.
As you guys can see, the car is speeding at 32 km per hour. The maximum speed limit at UiTM is 30 kilometers per hour.
This location shows a potential speeding issue within the UiTM campus. Although the road is inside the university, some drivers travel above the posted speed limit, especially on straight road sections. High vehicle speed reduces reaction time and increases stopping distance, making it more difficult to avoid collisions. This is particularly dangerous because many students and staff frequently cross the road or enter the exit nearby parking areas. To improve road safety, additional traffic calming measures such as speed humps, rumble strips, and clear speed limit signs should be installed. Regular enforcement and driver awareness campaigns can also encourage motorists to slow down. By reducing vehicle speeds, the risk and severity of road crashes can be significantly decreased, creating a safer environment for everyone on campus.
Next road safety element is alignment. There is two, which is horizontal and vertical alignment. Here is the example of horizontal alignment. As you can see at this curved part of the road design to follow the natural landscape or avoid obstacle. In place like this, we also need to consider a super elevation, which is mean the road slightly tilts during the curve, and it helps the vehicles to stay on the track and not skid off. Now we are at the Melati area, and this is the example of vertical alignment. As you can see, the slope is going up and down, and this is called the gradient. If the slope is too steep, it is difficult for vehicles to climb. That's why the road designers make sure the slope follows safety standards.
Next is the cross-section. A cross-section is a view of the road cut vertically across its width. It shows all of the components of the rock structure from one side to another, including everything from the shoulder to the carriageway and even joints. The main components of the road cross-section of this junction is carriageway. On this road, a single lane is used for both directions. On this single lane, some cars want to enter the junction and some want to go straight. So this is the cause of the congested road and collision in this area. A two-lane road should be used for this junction, as the vehicles usually go straight and make turns. Hence, it will improve the traffic flow and avoid collision between the vehicles on the road. Next is the geometry layout that involves volume traffic study, which is at the junction at Dataran Cendekia. This is the view or the direction during the traffic study. The study was observed during morning, which is a peak hour, where direction 1 has the highest number of vehicles, whereas direction 3 has also picked up a large number of vehicles. Meanwhile, direction 2 and 4 says relatively slow. It shows that the traffic flow here gets more intense, especially in those two main directions.
Next road safety element is traffic signal. We often experience heavy traffic, especially during peak hours. Sometimes the traffic is smooth, but the other times it can be really congested. Sometimes there is an auxiliary police controlling the traffic flow, but not all the time. This proves that they are not consistent, where the problem is the safety of the pedestrian. Without proper control, crossing the road becomes dangerous, especially when vehicles are rushing. One of the best solutions for this problem is to install a traffic signal in this area. This traffic signal should include a pedestrian crossing light, so both vehicles and pedestrians can move safely and in an organized way. There are several advantages of using a traffic signal. There's no need for manual control anymore. The traffic becomes more efficient as the traffic flow will be better regulated, especially during peak hours. The road becomes safer for pedestrians to cross when the light turns red for vehicles. Visual aid. Currently, there is no clear indication to stop drivers from making U-turns. As a result, some vehicles make a sudden and unsafe U-turn, where this kind of movement is risky because it can interrupt flow of traffic and cause confusion and even leads to accidents, especially when there are pedestrians crossing nearby. To solve these issues, it is recommended to install no U-turn signage before the junction. The sign will inform drivers that U-turns are not allowed in the area. This helps to guide driver behavior and ensure that vehicles follow safer, more organized traffic flow patterns. The outcome of this solution will be better traffic control and also fewer sudden or illegal turns, and also improve safety for drivers and pedestrians, especially during peak hours.
Vulnerable road user infrastructure. This area is used by many vulnerable road users, including pedestrians, cyclists, and motorcyclists. Safe infrastructure is essential to protect these road users because they are more exposed to injury in the event of a crash. At this location, pedestrian crossings may be faded, walkways may be incomplete, or warning signs may not be clearly visible. These conditions increase the possibility of conflicts between vehicles and pedestrians. To improve safety, pedestrian crossings should be repainted regularly, and additional lighting and warning signs should be installed, providing safer infrastructure while encourage walking while reducing the likelihood of accidents within the UiTM campus.
We assess the roadside safety features along the road between Dataran Cendekia bus stop and the Faculty of Civil Engineering. The area is equipped with pedestrian walkways, curbs and a designated pedestrian crossing which provide basic safety for road users. However, during peak hours, we observe that many students cross the road from random locations instead of using the designated crossing, increasing the risk of pedestrian vehicle conflicts. The high number of pedestrians waiting at the bus stop also contributes to congestion along the roadside. To improve safety, we recommend installing additional pedestrian warning signs and implementing traffic calming measures such as speed humps or rumble strips to encourage lower vehicle speeds. Awareness campaigns can also encourage students to use the designated crossing, creating a safer environment for all road users. Next, we assess the street lighting at the junction in front of Dataran Cendekia bus stop. During our site inspection, we observed that the junction is insufficiently illuminated at night due to the limited number of street lighting units, resulting in a darker area. Poor lighting reduces drivers' visibility and makes it more difficult to detect pedestrians crossing the road, especially during the evening when many students use the bus stop. To improve safety, we recommend installing additional street lighting at the junction and carrying out regular maintenance to ensure adequate illumination. This will enhance visibility, improve drivers' reaction time, and provide a safer environment for all road users. Now, let's take a look on the landscaping around Dataran Cendekia bus stop. We observe that the area has limited shade trees and is generally open, providing very little natural protection from direct sunlight. During peak hours, the bus stop becomes crowded with students waiting for public transport, and many are exposed to hot weather due to the lack of adequate shaded areas. Although landscaping is often associated with aesthetics, it also plays an important role in creating a safe and comfortable pedestrian environment. A lack of shade may discourage students from waiting within the designated bus stop area, causing some to stand outside the shelter or closer to the roadside in search of shade. This can increase pedestrian exposure to moving traffic and reduce overall safety. To improve both comfort and safety, we recommend planting additional shade trees around the bus stop and pedestrian waiting areas. The selected tree species should have broad canopies while being positioned so they do not obstruct visibility of traffic signs, street lighting, or drivers' side distance.
Road surface condition. The condition of the road surface plays an important role in safety of the traffic. At this location, the pavement shows signs of deterioration such as cracks, potholes, or uneven surfaces. These defects can reduce vehicle stability, increase braking distance, and become especially hazardous during the wet weather. Motorcyclists are the most vulnerable because an uneven pavement can easily cause skidding or loss of control. Poor road conditions may also damage vehicles and reduce driving comfort. To improve safety, regular road inspections should be carried out, and damaged pavement should be repaired through pothole patching or resurfacing. Maintaining a smooth and well-drained road surface will improve safety, comfort, and the overall efficiency